What's up, y'all? It's Tina Schomburg here. If you don't know me, I am the founder of Meducated, the co-founder of A Life to Thrive, and I have a super exciting new project, which is with one of my teachers, mentors, and dear friends, Ariane DeCare. So after working for 2 years with her on my own healing, and deconditioning and reprogramming of beliefs with her help. I've had so many incredible breakthroughs, and there's just been so much growth and expansion. And I'm not saying this from an ego standpoint. I'm really saying this from a place of deep gratitude, because as a result, life just has felt so much fuller and so much more joyful, and I am experiencing emotions that I didn't know that I could feel, such as joy. That's a new thing for me. I think I've shared this before with some of you who follow me on social media, that I really didn't know what joy was until I became aware that there was a lack of joy, which opened my eyes to all the ways and which joy was fully available to me. I just wasn't able to receive it. And so I want to talk a little bit more about that. And so does the dog, apparently. So I want to talk a little bit more about that, and it ties into why we are creating this community called Trust Your Vibe Tribe. So the times are changing, this planet is changing, and not just in a woo-woo intangible way. There's actually a thing called the Schumann resonances, which measure the electromagnetic fields around the earth, and we've been vibrating at about 8 hertz, as high as 35 hertz, sort of in these past years, and now we are vibrating at 120 hertz. That's a huge shift, and some of us may have felt this. I think all of us have felt it. Some of us are just a little bit more aware, and some of us choose to ignore that things are feeling different. And but I think what, just from me talking to people, there's been a lot of changes happening on an emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical level. So just to give you a little bit of an analogy to help you understand what's happening, it's like we're wearing a shoe size 7 when we're really a shoe size 10 now. So we're in these shoes that are far too small, squeezing us and making us uncomfortable and suffer. But we always have the choice to upgrade our shoe size. And so that's exactly what Trust Your Vibe Tribe is all about. It's about learning how to receive these frequencies that are now vibrating at 120 hertz, and it's expected to continue to rise up. I mean, love is said to be at around 432 hertz. So if that's where we're going to be, we have to learn how to actually receive love and how to vibrate at that frequency in order to attract it on a metaphysical level. So, and I want to talk about learning, because that's exactly what we have to learn. And it's funny because it's not really learning, because it's remembering. Because I feel like when we're born, we're fully capable to embody pure joy and bliss and love and compassion. If you look at any child, they don't come out of the womb suffering. I mean, the squeeze probably hurts a little bit, but once they're there, they're just so capable, and they're so in the moment and so joyful to be alive. And as we progress through the stages of our lives, I think a lot of us have unlearned how to experience life fully. and with a joyful heart, and through the lens of love and compassion, simply because there's a lot of conditioning. And so if you look at the trajectory of your life from when you were born, going into childcare, going into elementary school, middle school, high school, and then into university maybe or not, starting your career in your young adolescence, young adulthood, and wherever you're at right now, just taking an inventory of the beliefs that you have about yourself and the world around you, I think it's safe to say that we have a lot of shame and guilt and fear and uncertainty still within us. And so what's happening is that we are shifting the world, this earth is shifting its frequency up. And so if we are operating from these frequencies of shame, guilt, fear, scarcity, which are all lower vibration, lower frequency emotions, we're going to feel uncomfortable. They're too small for us. They are no longer designed for the way that we are intended, meant to operate in this world anymore. And so we need to shift those frequencies up, and hence we need to change our beliefs and our conditioning, which we've picked up along the way. Now, this process is not easy. It's really uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. Transformation is uncomfortable. Probably don't have to tell you this. You've probably experienced it to some degree in your life already. And that's why it's so important to have a community that supports you and that encourages you to open up, to express yourself, to go to the places that are uncomfortable, to look at the beliefs that are not serving you anymore, that are completely out of alignment and dissonance with where you'd like to go and how you would like to feel. That is the power of community. And if I've learned anything from this past year, really, of allowing myself to cultivate connections and creating community and being part of a community, there's nothing that can trump that for your growth. You can do growth on your own, for sure, but as soon as you bring people together, just that collective power of healing and of doing the work together, it is unprecedented and is incomparable to doing any work on your own. And so that is why I decided to collaborate with Ariane on creating this community, the Trust Your Vibe tribe. So if you feel called to go within, to look at all the things that are no longer serving you, that are preventing you from truly experiencing life and love and abundance and compassion and joy, you deserve, by the way, to lead a life like that. Whatever shame and guilt you've collected from the previous years that you've lived on this planet, it's time to let those go, and it's time to rise and shine together. And so that's what Trust Your Vibe is all about. Ariane is an incredible teacher and mentor, and I'm so excited for her to share her insights, because she travels on planes that I haven't even accessed, and it's just incredible to have a guide and a mentor to help you navigate through the different energetic currents that we're playing with. So Trust Your Vibe tribe. Join us if you feel called, if you need a community, if you need support to help you really, really rise up and shine in your full potential. And that is all I want for each and every one of us, to wake up feeling like we can be truly ourselves and express ourselves openly through love, through joy, and experience life the way that Mother Earth wants us to experience it, in deep connection and alignment with her. So Trust Your Vibe tribe, that's what we're gonna do, and I hope you join us. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me. I will answer them as best as I can, and otherwise we will see you